Hi, I'm Pete, and this is an unboxing of a very special puzzle. And we see here that the box says Shapeways, but actually this comes to me by way of Puzzle Maestro, and I am expecting a very, very special puzzle inside. He's actually helped me to get my first ever Shapeways puzzle. And he helped me by offering to basically assemble a do-it-yourself kit, and that's really been really helpful. It took a lot of the variables out of getting a Shapeways puzzle, so I'm really grateful to him for that. He also dyed the pieces for me, which I've dyed pieces before, but I think you know, it would have been a big chance for me to take for my first ever Shapeways puzzle. So there we go. Let's take a look. So those are the stickers. So wow, that looks very interesting. And here is the puzzle. Okay, and nothing else in the box. Okay, so let's see what I got here. Okay, nice. Wow, look at that. That is something. Okay, I'm going to readjust the camera. Adjust the camera. And so that you can get a better look. Okay. Whoop. Okay, I like my high-tech setup here. Okay, I live in a very, very small apartment, so there's not even room to set up another camera here. Okay, well, let's see if we... that's better. Get some more light. Okay, so here's what I have then. This is a collection of parts. All nicely dyed. Whoa. And I am really looking forward to assembling this and learning to solve this great puzzle. Okay, and yes, a couple pieces fell down. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, so those are the pieces of this puzzle. And if I take out the stickers, which are from Oliver's shop. Whoa. Okay, so next time I do this, remind me that I have to put down something on the hard surface, like a cloth or something, and so parts won't roll around. Okay, thanks. So there we go. So there are the stickers, and wow, look at that. So we see what this is now, right? This is 5, this is 7, and then these ones are 5 by 3. So what I have is a 3 by 5 by 7. It's from Rubik's Freak Greg, and Puzzle Maestro is the place to find it on Shapeways, and you can get it just right from Shapeways, or I believe you can contact Puzzle Maestro, and he will perhaps help you make your own do-it-yourself kit. So that was my unboxing, my 3x5x7 Cuboid, and oh, there's one more thing in the box. Kind of important, right? This is some screws and springs and stuff for the puzzle. Okay, now I got everything, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and calm down a little bit and contain my excitement, and then I'm going to assemble this puzzle. And there is an assembly video out there on YouTube. If I need it, I might just try and see how far I can get on my own, and then hopefully I'll be able to get this assembled pretty quickly. All right, so if I'm successful, then this very next scene is going to be with the puzzle assembled. So let's Okay, so if I'm successful, the next scene will be with the puzzle assembled. So here's the result of all of that unboxing and assembly and stickering as a fully functional 3x5x7 cuboid. To give the stickers a nice texture, I heated them with a hair dryer, blow dryer, and just rubbed them a little bit after I put them on. But the beautiful thing about this cuboid is it's already broken in quite nicely. Okay, turns very nicely, and I really haven't played with it very much other than to sticker it. It's really very, very nice. Now, I'm still working out how to solve it. I haven't really done much with it, but still trying to figure out some algorithms. I did try one algorithm last night, and it gave me some ideas. I don't want to mix it up before I try it out a few more algorithms, just because I've glued down the caps on it, and I won't be able to disassemble it if I mix it up. So I want to not scramble it until at least I have a reasonable chance of getting it back. I think I would be really leaving something out if I didn't show you some shape shifting. On the other hand, I have glued the caps down on this, so I can't disassemble it, and I really only have an idea how to solve it. I don't really know yet. I'm just starting to work with it. So if I scramble this, I may not be able to get it back. But having said all that, let me show you a little bit of shape shifting on this wonderful puzzle. Now it's started to break in. It is moving reasonably well. Some of the deeper moves are still a little stiff. It also has to be lined up quite well, and I'm still learning to do that. But really, it is a very, very pleasant puzzle to work with. And so that's two, and now let me just now it does start to vanish a little bit when you get it into extreme positions like this, but as you see, there's still plenty of shape-shifting capability left, and so that's what we have here. Quite a bit of shape-shifting. I think I've done all three axes, and I could still do a bit more here, but I don't want to risk going any further, so let's see if I can figure out how to get it back, shall we? Well, what do you think? Okay. Okay, and that is that. But it really turns very, very well. It's that what people say the Shapeways sound. I think it sounds. I've heard it in videos, and hearing it in person, it's really not all that off-putting. I really like the way these ends turn with the curves. And yeah, it is really, really fun to play with this puzzle. And I hope to just work out a solution. Maybe not too quickly, but I'm gonna give it some real effort over the next week or so. And who knows? Maybe I'll come up with my own solution to this. Alright, well that's the final result of all of that unboxing, and hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Well, I don't know if this is going to be interesting, but I'm going to videotape the sorting of the parts. All I'm doing is basically sorting the parts into relative sizes and shapes to see if I can get some sort of organization going here. Mirror images. One of the things that the Puzzle Maestro did for me was made sure that all the pieces were here. I can't imagine how I would know for sure that I had all the pieces if it weren't for his efforts. So, do you think I'm going to be able to get this assembled without looking at the assembly video? A good question. Yeah, I couldn't imagine if I was to have just bought this straight from Shapeways as my first ever puzzle. I'd be faced right now with putting these into a pot of boiling water and dyeing them black. So that's already been a real help. And so I'm certainly really glad that Puzzle Maestro was willing to do that, to help me out this way. Okay, well, there's one over here. I'm doing this, and I know that watching the video, probably people are saying, "Ah, there's a part, you're missing it, it's right there." It's a lot easier to see stuff from when you're standing back, isn't it? You know, I'm really glad I got this. I just have a tremendous admiration for the designers of these puzzles. I mean, okay, and these pieces are very, very light and delicate here. Now, this one's different again. Okay, this is different, so I'm just gonna put it aside here. The camera I'm using, the reason my camera keeps turning off like that is that it's actually not a video camera, it's a digital camera. And in case you're wondering why I don't have a video camera, you're looking at it right here. I was saving up for one, and then this came along, and I thought, I was saving up for a digital camera, and then this came along, and I said, nah, this is what I'm going to use. So the digital camera I'm using, a still camera, will take 1080p video for 10 minutes, and then it just shuts off without warning. And so I normally set myself a timer, and you'll occasionally hear my timer going off on my videos. But in this case, I was just too excited to set a timer. And so because I was away, and where I was, where I had a little bit of internet but not enough to watch videos, not enough bandwidth, so otherwise I would have watched the assembly video of this just to refresh my memory, but that didn't happen, and I've just gotten back and my puzzle was waiting for me, and I had a couple things to do, and then now I'm looking at assembling my puzzle. So I've been thinking about what sorts of videos to put on my channel, and I know I had a comment from one of the big very successful puzzle tutorial makers, Crazy Bad Cuber, and he said, I was saying I would only put unboxing for really special puzzles. But he said that people like to watch unboxings of all sorts of puzzles, and so I sort of took that to heart, because I always buy whatever popular puzzles just come out, I buy that. But then I usually put a couple of box fillers in the box whenever I'm ordering from China, because it takes so long, and I'll get whatever puzzle I was after, and then I'll put a couple extra small, relatively inexpensive puzzles in the box, just so the main puzzle won't be lonely on its long trip here. But I found some really interesting puzzles as a result of that. Now, they're not the $5 puzzles that CBC has been looking at, but these are more $10, $15 puzzles that I put in there. Well, here we go. There's actually nothing in this space, so you're not missing anything. There's nothing in here, and this is it. These are all the parts. I have the stickers right here, and a bag of screws and springs, and so this is my new puzzle. I have to figure out how to make this work. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, we're back and ready to start assembling this puzzle now. Yes, my work bench. This isn't my workbench. This is literally the only place I have to make videos like this. Okay, so I'm going to look at this to try and decide what the bottom layer is going to look like. Okay, I think that means that this will sit like that. Okay. Well, look at that. Okay. So I believe that what I'm looking at here is this part. There we go. So there's another one. So there should be 4 of these little assemblies. Part of it. Now, so what I've done here is I figured out these pieces and then the corresponding other faces. So now I think I'm going to try and locate these parts right here. So now we have that assembly, and you can see the curvature. So it's going to sit somehow in the core here. And this is really how I've approached the other puzzles that I've put together, the do-it-yourself kits. It just gets easier. Whoops, jeez. It gets easier, doesn't it? As there we are. Marvelous. Okay, so I have these 4 pieces, which are these big edge assemblies. I have these smaller edge assemblies. What I think I'm going to do now is just put the core together and just see if I could I kind of figure out how it all just is going to fit together here. Well, let's see. It's a cuboid. It has 6 sides. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to need 7. No, 6. 6 screws. There you go. Okay, well, it's sort of looking... Well, there's potential there, that's for sure. Okay, so you see there's these other pieces here. So if this is the end, and then maybe this is the side, right? So there's some more pieces that go in there. I think that's what it looks like right there. I have the bottom layer assembled. I used a little bit of green tape to help me hold some pieces together. And now I'm looking at the side, so it's all just even square pieces here. As a matter of fact, if we look at that, that's almost certainly what I should be doing right there. Okay, great. Okay, and now some longer pieces. Okay, but that's that makes sense there, but there's a piece missing. Ah, nice wedge-shaped piece, looks about right. Look at that. Alright, so now I have to fill in these end pieces here, and let's see what I have left. Which means that I'm sort of left with these pieces. And let's see, I have that and that and that. And we also have these two. So I know that those, so really all I'm looking for are okay, oh, looking for 4 pieces that are probably shaped like this. Yeah, indeed. Okay, and look at that. Oh my. Now, when I was young, I was introduced to electronics and computers by not Shapeways in the day, but we had Heathkit. And Heathkit, you could get electronics projects, and you would assemble them, and they had really good instructions. I think their motto was, "We will not allow you to fail," which is actually my motto when I, as a teacher. Okay, well that should go there, so it should, really, seriously. I'm just gonna, there you go. Look at that. Okay, so these are the ends. There you go, the end, the caps, and then we have the other little caps here. Oh my, this is just really, this is awesome. Well, I'm getting a little nervous, but not too nervous. I do see a lot of pieces left over, but I think we're okay. I think it's okay. I hope it's okay. Yeah, we definitely have pieces left over. Oh my, look at this. This is phenomenal. Okay, now I see what I'm going to do with my bottom. Whoop, there you go. Whoa, what did I do? Okay, I'm just going to stick this end cap in here just to kind of stabilize everything. Okay, I can see everything's nicely locked together, and then I'm going to put all these little bits and pieces in here. Now this is the big, okay, I think I see, yeah, this is why I have so many pieces left over. I assembled the bottom, I missed a couple pieces. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. That shows you learn how to do it by doing it, and then figuring out maybe you could have done it better, different. Okay, and now I'm just gonna flip everything over, because you can see there are a lot of parts that I haven't put in there. And there we go. I'll get these all sorted out, and then we'll see what's going on. Maybe I missed some more parts. Yeah, so that's probably what I didn't do before. Okay, so these long pieces go here. Okay. Oh, look, I think I'm using up all the pieces. Okay, so there's that. And now these ones with the curve. Okay, and then more or less, that's everything. One more of these. Okay, so I have a few extra pieces here. Okay, that's fine. Yes, that would explain some stuff. Look at that. Here we are. I have got the bottom layer sorted out, and in the process figured out that I'd missed a couple pieces. That's why we had the gap on the top. So I'm just gonna put the bottom cap on now, and you see how nicely that fits. Okay, and now I'm just going to okay, I just want to make sure this is tight enough that it's not going to fall apart, because I can always loosen it a little bit. Okay, something's kind of come a little, yes. Okay, so the problem I have is that I just didn't lock everything down with those two additional pieces. And so the issue, I just didn't notice that there were one more set of pieces here together now. And what I'll do here, there we are. There we are. Okay, and that's that. And of course these caps will have to be pushed in, and but that is the 3x5x7 assembled. I have to maybe just do a little bit more work here, and I will do some turning and then some stickering. But that's it. Nice. Really, really nice. And it's just the right size. I was wondering how big it was. It really is a nice size. And just sort of compare it to a Rubik's Cube. So it's about the same height, just a little taller. So that makes sense. I have the 3x5x7 Cuboid assembled. I have it broken in, a preliminary breaking in and tensioning. Still needs a bit more breaking in, I think, before I sticker it, so I'm just going to keep turning it a little while. I have the caps put on. They're not glued down yet. I'm just going to leave them like this. And it's really, it's already starting to break in. Initially, I just had to turn it very slowly and carefully and get everything worked out. So yeah, it's really it breaks in very, very quickly, and it's just phenomenal. I just can't believe how nice this is, and I'm really looking forward to stickering it and to trying to solve it, because I really don't know how I'm going to solve this. I like solving cuboids, but this one, I can't even imagine how I'm going to do it, because it's all odd faces. So fixing any parity errors is going to be definitely challenging. So here we are. I think I have everything worked out with this cuboid. It's broken in fairly nicely. I still haven't glued the end caps on, so I have to be a little delicate with it, as they'll fall out. And what I'm getting ready to do now, I'm going to put the stickers on my color scheme. But first I'm going to iron the surface of the material. I'm doing this, I'm actually going to test a piece. I'm going to test it, the iron on one of the caps. I have read on the Twisty Puzzle forum that ironing will help the stickers adhere. I don't want to use super glue because I might want to change my color scheme at some point. So that's why I don't want to super glue the stickers down if I don't have to. So I'm just going to try the ironing and see how that goes. And if it works fine on a hidden piece, then I'll go ahead and just iron the surface and prepare it to accept the stickers. The iron's been on for a while. I'm just going to just iron a very small little piece here. It's set to dry dry heat. Okay, well, it's heated right up. Hasn't hurt anything. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna hurt anything. So let's just give this a go. Okay, you've seen it here first. Of course, you're not actually going to be able to see this, but yeah, it's really hot. That's kind of funny. I can feel it. And the ends. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that's the been nicely ironed flat. It hasn't really perceptibly changed anything, but yeah, I'm sure that it's probably flattened it a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, it's time to get on with things. I'm gonna start just stickering. Inspiration for the stickering: Rubik's Cube, white. These are Oliver stickers. I it was hard to decide really on a stickering scheme. Well, it wasn't hard to decide. I just agonized over it a little bit. But basically I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I saw one scheme that I kind of liked. Kind of like bricks. They look like this. And I thought that having the dark side with the part with the olsing would just kind of just maybe not make it quite so obvious. But now that I see the puzzle, I have to wonder if maybe I should have left it, put it on the lighter side. Those are really big stickers after stickering the Pfennig. And some of these other puzzles, So I've been sort of thinking about how I'm going to glue those caps on, because I want to be able to take them off at some point if I ever had to. I can't really imagine why I would, but then I don't know. Do these puzzles loosen up over time? Am I going to get stuck solving it and have to take it apart? But I just want to see if I can put the caps on in such a way that I keep the option. So what I was thinking of doing was just putting just a tiny dab of super glue just in a couple of corners on it, and maybe I could even mark those corners somehow, and that way if I ever had to take it off, then I could just use an X-Acto knife and cut through the dot of super glue. I have other puzzles that I permanently glued caps onto, but they were not caps that covered a screw. They were just the caps that covered a part of the mechanism, and I knew for sure I'd never need to take them off. Now, I'm not totally against crazy gluing stickers down. I've done it before on the different minxes, and the Tut Minx especially, the little tiny ends of the stickers. I've glued them down because there's just no other way to keep them on the puzzle. And it is possible to change stickers after they've been crazy glued down. You just have to use a scraper and you can scrape the glue up. But just better to it's better just to have the adhesive, not the glue, if you have to change something. And it's not like I did it to the whole puzzle, it was just a few places. Okay, so that's one side of it, and well, that's really nice. Yeah, stickers are fine. I'm going to flip it over and do the other side, which will be yellow. So the stickering is done, and the now what's left to do, there's two little details. I have to put the glue the caps in, and I'm going to heat up the surface of the stickers and just kind of press them down a little bit. So right now they're fairly shiny, and when we come back I think that they'll probably be just a little more textured. I'm just going to use a hairdryer for that. Okay, and that's that. It's all nice. It's just giving it a nice little texture. These stickers, and yeah, and I think they're probably on there pretty good. Just a little bit more breaking in, and then I will be gluing the caps down, and that's that. Let's see if I can. Okay, still needs a bit of breaking in. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just awesome. So that's my 3x5x7 cuboid, and thanks for watching.